guys, so welcome to our pre-tap class number 3, I think. I'm excited to dance with you guys again. Again, I don't have my tap shoes on because I'm on carpet, but if you can wear them, great. If not, it's not a big deal. You can still do everything without them. But yeah, so we're gonna get started with our warm-up. I'm gonna explain it like super speed since we've already done it before. And then we'll just do it with music. Okay, so find a space in the middle of the room. Okay, so, and you can keep your hands on your hips to help you balance if you need to. So we're just gonna start with our right leg, and we're doing 8 toe taps to the front, 8 toe taps to the side, and then 8 to the back, switch, 8, 8, 8, come together. Then we do our heel drops, drop down, drop down, drop down. We'll do 8 slow and then 8 fast. And then we have our toe, toe, heel, heel. We do those, I think 4 sets of those on, starting with our right foot, and then 4 sets starting with our left foot. And then we have 8 shuffles on one foot, 8 shuffles on the other foot, making sure it's just your toe that goes brush, 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 yeah, and not kicking super far. It's not a kick, it's just a little brush and a little brush back, okay? So we have 8 of those on each side, and then we have our flaps. We do flaps to the front, flap, flap, 3. We'll do 8 of those, and then we'll do 8 of them on the other side to the front. Then we'll open up our feet and do 8 to the side on each foot, so that way we get all of those in. And then after that, we'll see if I forgot anything, but I think that's it, okay? Okay, hands on our hips, starting with our toe taps with our right foot going to the front 8 times. We'll wait for the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Together. Good. And switch. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Feet together. Okay, let's do our heel drops now. We'll do 8 slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now for our toe, toe, heel, heel. Ready? Starting with right. Toe, toe, heel, heel. 2. 2 more sets. Up, down, down. Last one. Down, down. Good. Now we're going to start with our toe on our left foot. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Toe, toe, heel, heel. 2, 3, 4. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Now let's do our shuffles with our right foot. 8 shuffles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Brush, brush. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's do our flaps. 8 to the front, 8 to the front, then 8 to the side, 8 to the side. Okay, here we go. Right foot, 6, 7, 8. Foot a lap, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch to your other foot. 5, 6, 7 to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn out your feet. We're ready to go to the side. We'll wait for the music. Hold on. 1 second. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, shake it out. Good, and make sure that you're remembering for all of these that even though you don't have your shoes on maybe, or if you're on carpet like me, you're still thinking about all those sounds. So for my flaps, I'm still thinking about brush down. So I have 2 sounds for all of those. So even if you can't wear your shoes or be on the right kind of floor, you can still think about the sounds. Okay, next let's do some across the room stuff. So I'm gonna start over here, and first we're just gonna do our, let's do our heel toe walks, making sure you're thinking about making a sound with your heel and your toe all the way across, and then coming back the other way we'll have toe heels, and we'll do that set twice. So we'll go heel toes this way, toe heels this way, and then do it twice. And then I want us to do our flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel, flap, heel, heel, all the way across, and we'll do that going both sides. And then the next thing that I want us to do is, let's just go straight to our chasse ball change. Yeah, and we've already gone over these in other videos, but if you need to like pause and go back and watch those, you can. But yeah, okay, so we're starting with our heel toe walks all the way across the room. Ready? Here we go. Heel toe, all the way across. Make sure you're making a sound with your heel and your toe. Coming back, toe heel. If you need to go slower, that's okay. Toe heel, good. Give everybody a second to catch up. Okay, heel toe, all the way going to the other way. Here we go. Heel toe, all the way across. Good, coming back, toe heels. Here we go. Toe heel, all the way. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Good. Now let's do our flap heel heels. Okay, so we have flap, heel, heel, flap, back heel, front heel, back to front heel. Make sure that whatever foot flaps, it holds up until the other heel goes. Coming back, flap, back heel, front heel, all the way across. Good. And straight into our chasse ball change. Here we go. Chasse, ball change, chasse, ball change. 3, 4. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Great. Okay, so remember that if you need a break or anything, you can pause and get a drink of water and then come back, okay? But now we're going to work on our new moves that we did last time, and I might use this wall to hold on to, but if you guys have, remember how last time I used a chair, so if you guys have like a chair or something like that that you can hold on to, or even if you could hold on to a wall, that would be helpful too. So we have this move where it goes shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. Remember that? So if you do it against a wall or with a chair or anything, you're gonna go shuffle, hop. And remember, when we do our hops, it's kind of hard to tell when I have socks on, but when we do our hops, we're trying not to let our heel touch the ground. So if we go shuffle, I'm gonna start with good balance. Here we go, so we go shuffle, and then I'm gonna go hop, and I'm gonna try and just land on my toes. So that's why having something to hold on to is really nice, because you can go shuffle, hop, and I'm not on my heel, I'm all the way up on my toes, and then the other foot's gonna go shuffle, hop. Yeah, so I have shuffle, hop. Let's do 8 of them, okay? So holding on to whatever you need for balance, and we go shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop, shuffle, hop. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. And the reason we don't touch our heels on the floor for the hops is that way when we're going really fast, it's easier if you don't have your heels on the floor. So we're not going super fast yet. So if it's really tricky and maybe if you don't have something to hold on to, you can just go shuffle and then just hop onto the whole foot if you need to. But if you have something to balance with, try and just hop onto your toes, okay? Okay, so then we have our other new move, which we have, it has the 3 parts, so it goes dig with your heel, so just do a few digs on this foot and then this foot. So we go dig, 2, 3, 4. Other side, let's try some digs. 1, and it's just your heel. 2, 3, 4. Good. So that's the first part. So we have dig with our heel, then spank with our toes. So as it touches the floor, it kind of slaps the floor and brings us back. So we have dig, spank, step. That's the whole thing. So 3 moves. Dig, spank, step. And again, if you need to hold on to something for balance, that's fine. I'm just going to do this one facing you guys so you can see it better. So we have heel, and then our toes, spank the floor, step. And yeah, you won't be able to hear it as well on carpet, but if you're on hard floors or if you have shoes on especially, then you'll be able to hear all 3 sounds. But make sure that you're thinking about your heel sound, your toe sound, and then your step sound, okay? Let's try 8 on this leg and then 8 on the other side. So you can have your hands on your hips if you're in the middle of the room, or you can be holding on to something, okay? So we have, ready? Dig, spank, step, and dig, spank, step, 3, spank, step, 4, 5, spank, step, dig, spank, step, 2 more, last one, dig, spank, step. Awesome. Okay, let's try the other leg. Let's talk about it first. We have our dig, our spank, and our step. So as this, I think the hardest part of this is this second move, the spank, because I'm not just putting my toes down, it's like tapping them as I hit the floor. So here, try it with your hand for a second. So go down where you can touch the floor. So you have this part of your hand, we'll call this your heel, and these could pretend to be your toes. So we're here and we have our heel on the floor, and then what you're gonna do is like that. So all that your foot is doing is it's going a little like, kind of like a high 5 on the floor, yeah? So try it with your hand again. We have our heel, our toes, and then we just step back down. And remember that a step is the one that's just on our toes. There's no heels, okay? So now let's go back to our feet. So let's try our right side again. Dig, spank, step. Good, so let's do 8 on this side now. Here we go. 1, spank, step, and 2. Dig, spank, step, 4, 5, 6, 7, last time, dig, spank, step. Good, so we still have those 2 new moves. We won't add anything else new today because those are still pretty tricky to work on. But just remember that for both of these, we have to think about our balancing. For the shuffle hops, it's because I'm hopping just onto my toes. So that one especially, you want something to hold on to. But for this one, you can do it pretty easily once you get the idea. You can do it pretty well without holding on to anything. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do is learn a new phrase. This we'll probably put into our recital dance at some point. I don't know if it'll go right after what we have already, but this will just be something for you guys to learn. So let's start. I'm gonna start on this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a slide together. So what I'm doing is my arms are going out and I'm just sliding across the floor, and then I'm gonna tap to the front, to the side, yeah? So I go, 1, 2, tap, tap. Then we're ready to slide back the other way. 1, 2, tap, tap, yeah? And then, let me check, yeah. The next thing I have is cramp rolls, which are our favorite. So remember that these have 4 sounds. It's gonna be kind of hard to tell on the carpet, but we have 1, 2, 3. 3 cramp rolls, okay? So we have 2, 3. Yeah? And then after that, we're gonna do stomp, stomp, stomp. As I'm doing that, it's just gonna go 1, 2, 3. It's going a little bit further away from my body with each step, but not too far because we gotta be able to do the next thing, and if we're way out here, you'll get stuck. So we have 1, 2, tap, tap, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cramp roll. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that part's a little bit faster, yeah? So we have bump, bump, bump. Okay, let's just do that much with music. Okay, we're ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide, tap, tap, slide, tap, tap, cramp roll. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah? So that part goes boom, boom, boom. So just do that with me, that fast. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Good. Yeah, so those don't have to be big stomps because we don't have time. It just goes 1, 2. Okay? Let's add a little more. Okay, so after we just finished our stomp, 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 we do a turn. It might be kind of hard depending on what floor you're on, but you just did stomp, stomp, stop. We're gonna do a turn, jump, yeah? So I'm just kind of, this foot that just stomped, I'm turning on this one, and I'm just bringing my other foot kind of just up, turn, jump, yeah? So after the jump, we just did the turn and the jump, then I'm gonna go shuffle, step, shuffle, step. So it just takes turns. So my left foot is gonna do it first, shuffle, step, right foot, step, yeah? And then from there, I'm gonna stick this foot, I'm gonna point it to the back, and I'm gonna draw a circle coming from the back to the front. And as I do that, that's gonna spin me around. So I'm gonna go woo, all the way around, yeah? It's gonna be, like, I made it around pretty good, but it depends on like your floor again. So for any of the spins, if you're having trouble, you could just walk around in a circle, or you could do like one of these, because then you don't have to worry about your floor, okay? So if spinning is hard, like these kind of spins, then you can do one of those other options, okay? So from here, we just went 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do my first spin, spin, jump, shuffle, step, right foot, shuffle, step, yeah? And from here, point it to the back, swing it to the front, make sure it spins you all the way around, and then I think the last thing I have is, yeah, so we just go our box step. Let's start with our right foot, crossing over, back, side, front, yeah? Making a box with our feet, but it's gonna go a little bit faster than that, so let's do that a few times. Starting with our right foot, we go 1, back, side, front. Do that side again, crossing front, behind, side, and front again. Yeah, good. It's kind of like what we do in our dance already. So we have over, back, side, front, and then we'll do that again, over, back, side, together. Yeah, you can close it in front or together on the last one, whichever one you can remember. Okay, but it's gonna be a little bit faster, so let's speed it up. So remember that our steps go, let's do it slow together once and then speed it up. Cross over, step to the back, step to the side, make your last corner. So you're making all 4 corners of your box. And now let's do it faster. Ready? 5, 6, cross over. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, over, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. So all of this, all together, looks like this. Slide and tap, slide and tap. Cramp roll. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn, jump, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, and then we do our point to the back, swing us around to here, and then this is where we have our box step, so over, back, side, front, over, back, side, together, yeah? Let's try all of this with music. It's a little bit faster, but we'll do it a few times just so you can kind of get the idea. Okay, you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide, tap, tap, slide, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Turn around, jump, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. To the back, turn around, and box, step. 3, 4. We'll do this version slow. 2, 3, 4. Good. So yeah, if you have this pattern down, you can do it twice as fast. So that would look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But only if you got it. Otherwise, I'll be doing the slow version with you, okay? Let's do it all again. Okay, ready? Start with our slide. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And slide. Tap, tap, slide. Tap, tap, and roll. 2, 1. Tap, tap, tap. Turn around. Jump. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. Behind. Turn around. Box. Step. You can go faster if you want to. One more. Good. Okay, let's do it one last time, and then we'll be all good for today. Okay, last time. Make it really good. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. Slide. Tap, tap, slide. Tap, tap, cramp rolls. One more, then your stomps. 1, 2, 3. Turn around. Jump. Shuffle, step. Shuffle, step. To the back. Turn around. Box step. 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, so for the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna play our game. This time we're gonna kind of change it a little bit. So what it's gonna be is, for me, this side of the room, my left side of the room is gonna be my slow-mo side. So I'm gonna go really slow motion over here. And then my right side of the room is gonna be my fast motion side. So I'm gonna dance really fast when I'm over here. So, since I'm gonna be dancing with you guys, I'm not gonna be able to be changing the music. So I'll just call it out if it's slow-mo or fast motion, okay? But yeah, so pick a side to start on. I'm gonna start on my slow-mo side. Let me turn on a song, okay? Okay, so start on whatever side you want and either dance really slow or really fast. Ready, go. Make sure that if you're really slow, you're really slow, and if you're really fast, you're really fast. Good. Find a pose to freeze in. Good. And now switch sides. I'm gonna go to the fast side. Ready? Go. And freeze. Switch back to the other side. Make sure that you can tell a big difference if it's slow or fast. Good. And freeze. Go back to the other side one last time. I'm going to change up the sides a little bit. So now, this side that I'm on right now is going to be the high side. So I'm going to dance up here, really tall, really high up in the air. This side is going to be the low side. So I'm going to have to dance on the ground over here, okay? Everybody, let's start on this side, on the ground side. You ready? Dance on the ground. Don't run into anything. And freeze. Go to the high side. Dance as tall as you can. And back to the low side. Stay on the floor. Okay. Alright, so that is all that we have for this class. Always remember that you can go back and watch videos from other weeks, and then you can also go back and watch that other game video I have and stuff like that. So make sure that you guys keep dancing, and I miss you guys, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye!